will pray, I will pray, if I don't pray, Satan will make mess of me. I will pray, if I don't pray, Satan will make mess of me. I will pray, I will pray,
Isaiah 38, verse 7 to 8. Isaiah 38, verse 7 to 8.
The book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 38. In those days was Hezekiah sick unto death, and Isaiah the prophet the son of Amos came unto him, and said unto him, Thus saith the Lord, Set thine house in order, for thou shalt die and not live. Then Hezekiah turned his face toward the wall, and prayed unto the Lord, and said, Remember now, O Lord, I beseech thee, how I have walked before thee in truth and with a perfect heart, and have done that which is good in thy sight. And Hezekiah wept sore. Then came the word of the Lord to Isaiah, saying, Go and say to Hezekiah, Thus saith the Lord, the God of David thy father, I have heard thy prayer, I have seen thy tears. Behold, I will add unto thy days 15 years. And I will deliver thee and this city out of the hand of the king of Assyria, and I will defend this city. And there shall be a sign unto thee from the Lord, that the Lord will do this thing that he hath spoken. Behold, I will bring again the shadow of the degrees, which has gone down in the sundial of Ahaz, 10 degrees backward. So the sun returned 10 degrees, by which degrees it was gone down.
The sun can affect you. The moon can affect you. The Zodiac, Mazarot, Aturot, the Ides, Orion, the stars in the sky, the ground you walk upon, the rain that falls, the leaves, the trees, they can affect your life either positively or negatively. Hezekiah was very sick, about to die. And the prophet came and prophesied that God will add more years unto your life. After the man has prayed in his sickness and deployed and invoked and summons Elohim, Yahweh, Yeshua, HaMashiach, the Lion of Judah, reminding God to take notice and to be reminded and to come into remembrance of his memorial in the house of God, the deeds and what he did for the kingdom of God and the house of God and the ministers of God, the priests, the pastors, and the people of God, and say, God, remember what I have done for your kingdom, what I have done for your house. Do not let me to die with this. And God sent the prophet, and he came and prophesied his healing, his deliverance, his liberation, his deliverance, his emancipation. The prophet prophesied the longevity from the captivity of untimely and premature death. How did it happen? The prophet said there will be a sign. And your healing from this sickness, and your deliverance from untimely death, and your longevity and the continuity of the dignity and the dynasty of the greatness and the royalty, it shall be by the impact of the sun. And he said the sun shall withdraw its shadow. The shadow of the sun shall go backward 10 degrees. And it was so. The going backward of the sun that shines 10 degrees was a sign prophetically that impacted the life of the sick King Hezekiah, that brought about his healing from sickness. salvation and the deliverance from untimely death and premature death, and it elongated and propagated the longevity of the dynastic and the dignity and the royalty of King Hezekiah. All that was made possible because somebody had an understanding of the workings and the powers of the stars and the sun and the moon, and he could speak or he could pray or he could prophesy to the elements or to the constellations. Look at somebody by yourself and learn to speak to the elements. Let's read this very quickly. Let's read this very quickly. Say powers of the Zodiac invoke against the glory of my star. I'll render you impotent and powerless in the name of Jesus. Pray that prayer right now. Powers of the Zodiac invoke against the glory of my star. I'll render you impotent and powerless. I'll render you impotent and powerless in the name of Jesus. In Jesus' mighty name, say my destiny. What are you doing in the coffin and in the coffin of the Zodiac? Arise and manifest your full potential in the name of Jesus. Begin to pray that prayer right now. Manifest it. What are you doing in the coffin and in the coffin of the Zodiac? Arise and manifest your full potential. Arise and manifest your full potential. In Jesus' mighty name. The power of Mazaru and Abu and behind it and Orion are being spoken to decapitate and obliterate and decapitate and masses and psychics and the prophet personality using the powers of the Zodiac against me and my family. In the name of Jesus. Powers of Mazaru and Abu and behind it and Orion are invoking, decapitate and completely obliterate and apostate and the psychic and the prophet personality using the powers of the Zodiac administrator and the demonstrator and the leadership against me and my family. In the name of Jesus. Open your mouth and begin to pray.
The King, Gasina, Gamuna, Seriki Atana, Yana, Gasina, Gamuna, Yana, Yana, easy, easy, the King of Heaven. Easy, 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 yes, easy, Holy Ghost, you are here. Jesus, you reign. Omega, you will be. Alpha, you will be. Oh, you are here. I thought this. You are here. I am not in a kind. You are here. Who's a pain and the cooler base of the high? And you are here. And you are here. And you are here. See, I need you to raise up a cry. I can't
Another man who had spiritual understanding of the workings of the power of the Zodiac is the psalmist, the man called David. And David was not just a child of God. David was not just a worshiper or a psalmist. David was a prophet, and David was one of the greatest intercessor and prayer warrior of the entire Bible, and the physical and spiritual field marshal of the Old Testament. And in Psalm 121 and verse number 6, David prayed, and David spoke to the powers of the Zodiac and to the constellation, and he said,
The book of Psalms, Psalm 121. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night.
David prayed, and David spoke to the powers of the Zodiac and to the constellation, and he said, the sun shall not strike or smite me by day, and the moon and stars shall not strike or smite or kill or afflict or destroy me in the night. It means that the sun and the moon and the stars, they are smiters, they are strikers. They can strike you in the day, and they can smite you in the night. Are we together? Yes. Somebody with the understanding of how these things work and invoke the power of the Zodiac and draw upon you the power of the sun to strike you in the day with sickness, or the moon and the stars to strike or smite you in the night with untimely death. That's why some people, they go to bed and they don't wake up the next morning. You know what I mean? The moon and the stars are fed on them, are eating them up. They are eaten by the enemies. I pray for you. The sun will not smite you by day. It will not strike you by night. The stars will not harm you in the night. When the sun shines in the day and the moon and the stars, they shine in the night. Every time the sun appears and the moon appears and the stars appear, they will bless you. They will bless you. They will bless you. The sun, the moon, the stars, are commanded. You will strike my enemies. In the day and in the night. In the name of Jesus. Job 38, verse 12 to 13. Let's hear this revelation. Let's hear what the scripture says by the Holy Ghost concerning the Zodiac.
The book of Job, chapter 12. Hast thou commanded the morning since thy days, and caused the day spring to know his place, that it might take hold of the ends of the earth, that the wicked might be shaken out of it?
Verse 32 to 35 of Job chapter 38.
Canst thou bind the sweet influences of Pleiades, or loose the bands of Orion? Canst thou bring forth Mazzaroth in his season, or canst thou guide Arcturus with his sons? Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Canst thou set the dominion thereof in the earth? Canst thou lift up thy voice to the clouds, that abundance of waters may cover thee? Canst thou send lightnings, that they may go and say unto thee, Here we are?
Have you ever commanded the morning to appear? Look at somebody by yourself and learn to command the morning. Have you ever commanded the dawn or the sun to shine? Look at somebody and say, every morning when you wake up, command the sun. Command the sun. Command the sun. Tell somebody, say, command the sun. Say, anytime you wake up, command the sun. Say, speak to it. Yeah. Have you ever spoken or decree or program prayers into the daylight of the sun, that the sun will use its function to function as intercontinental ballistic missiles to neutralize witchcrafts in the realm of Warcraft, so that the wickedness of the wicked will come to an end. Use the power of the sun, invoke it. As for intercontinental ballistic missile to destroy witchcrafts in the realm of Warcraft, that whenever the sun shines, it will cause pain, cause affliction, cause destruction to all the plans and the activities of witches and wizards, and that all that they have organized against you, their plans will be thwarted by the appearance of the sun and the shining of the sun. Let the power of the sun, anytime they appear, let it thwart all plans of witches and wizards, and let them neutralize every charm that the blow as it does on you and your family, your business, or the arrows that they shoot and the fire at you. As the sun shines by the power of the sun, let the evil arrow come around and fire by fire. Can thou bind the sweet influences of the idols? Can you unleash the powers of the oracle of the Ramon? Or can you control or regulate? Can you invoke and channel the cross-all of the elements and constellations of the stars and of the moon to carry out an assignment you have given unto them, to enforce your words in the earth jurisdiction or in the spiritual hierarchies, causing anarchies among principalities and powers and rulers of darkness and spiritual wickedness in high places? God is asking Job, you are the Job. The church, the believers and the Christians, you are the Job. God is asking you, when last have you invoked the power of the Zodiac? When last have you commanded the Mazarol and the Apollos and the Iris and the Orion, the stars and the elements and the constellations and the forces of nature and the universe, and giving them instructions and telling them what to do and how to use their power? You begin to tell them to fight for you. You tell them to go to war against certain powers against your life, to shake wickedness out of your day. That this day as you are praying, oh son of the people, shake every wickedness against me out of my day. Oh, as we are here tonight, shake out, capture, arrest any witch or wizard that will try to do astral projections against me in the course of the midnight hour. Oh, moon and stars, when you appear, arrest them, cut their wing, break their wing, break their wing. Hallelujah. You have to speak to elements, because they were not speaking to the forces of nature and creation. Someone is somewhere that belongs to the demonic kingdom, and for understanding that there are powers in the sun, there are powers in the moon, there are powers in the stars, there are powers in the heavens, there are spirits, there are beings, they are there. Some of them are good, they are the angels of God, and some of them are demons, they are fallen angels, and they are under the superintendence and the leadership and the authority and the governance and government of Lucifer, Satan, the Diabolos, the dragon, the devil. And somebody is invoking the negative supernatural, negative energies, negative power, and demons that operate with the stars and the constellations and with the Zodiac. Somebody is invoking it, praying and calling upon them, summoning them and giving them orders, delegating them to come against you, to meditate against you and your destiny, against you and your star. So you must rise up and learn to speak and make counter prayers, counter decrees, counter declarations into the wounds of the spirit, into the wound of the Zodiac, into the wound of the Mazarols and the Atros. You must wake up and speak into the wound to abort whatever the witches, the warlocks, and the wizards are impregnating into the womb of the Zodiac against your life. Can you speak and pray into Mazarot and into Atros? Can you exercise dominion over the beings and the creatures of the Zodiac? Can you anakazo them? Can you compel them to obey you? Yes. Yes. They will obey you if you speak to them, if you command them, if you implore and invoke their services. Hallelujah. That's why Deborah did to them. She invoked their services. She prayed into them. She deployed them. She invoked their powers. That's why Isaiah did. He prophesied to the sun. That's why Joshua did. He spoke a decree into the sun, the moon, the stars. In Joshua chapter 10, verse 12 to 15.
Joshua chapter 10. Then spake Joshua to the Lord in the day when the Lord delivered up the Amorites before the children of Israel. And he said in the sight of Israel, Sun, stand thou still upon Gibeon, and thou moon in the valley of Ajalon. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the book of Jasher? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hasted not to go down about a whole day. And there was no day like that before it or after it, that the Lord hearkened unto the voice of a man, for the Lord fought for Israel.
And so Joshua spoke in the day of battle. In the day of battle, Joshua said to the sun, I command you, obey. He spoke to the moon, I command you, obey. He spoke to the stars, I command you, obey. As you shine your light, stay there and fight against our adversaries, our opponents. And the sun, the moon, and the stars went to war for Joshua and the armies of Israel and defeated the enemies of Israel and destroyed them. Wow! Somebody that has understanding of the workings of the ordinances of heaven, invoke the power of the Zodiac. Learn to invoke the power of the sun, the moon, and the stars. Speak to the creation. Speak to the forces of nature. And command them to comply with your desires or with your belly and your wishes. That's why Joshua did. He spoke a decree into the sun, the moon, and the stars. And they fought against the enemies of Israel and gave victory to Joshua and the children of God. If you will start to pray, if you will start to invoke the powers of the sun, the moon, the stars, and the constellations, and nature, forces of nature, creation, the elements, they will obey your voice. And the angels of Yeshua HaMashiach and the Lion of Judah will arise and begin to enforce and carry out your work in the earth jurisdiction and in all the realm of the first and the second heaven in the heavens. To overrule the programming of the enemy, the wicked ones, the sorcerers, the witches, who are also speaking into the Zodiac and invoking powers of the Zodiac against your life. You are on the sound of my voice, and somebody is employing the sun against you. Somebody is deploying the moon and the stars against you. Somebody has not eaten for 3 days. Some have not eaten for 7 days. They are fasting satanic prayer. They are demonic fasting and prayer. They are occultic fasting and prayer. Master and psychics. And they are invoking, as they are fasting and praying, into the Zodiac, invoking powers of the Zodiac, just to make your mind wretched, frustrated, complicated, implicated, decapitated, limited, lamprey, bastardized, bombarded. Somebody somewhere is using black axe against you. Can I hear amen? Can you deprogram and reprogram the signs of the Zodiac for deliverance from the psyche and occult calendar of monthly prognosticators? Yes, we can do. What the witches, the wizards, the occultic personalities, what they program into the Zodiac, we should rise up in prayer, using the word of God in the Holy Scripture and God upon the Lion of Judah who arise in the Zodiac to deprogram the evil they are programmed in the Zodiac against us. Can I hear it? Say stars war. Yeah. Can you decree and pray into the galaxies? Yes. Start to do it. Pray, decree into the galaxies of space. Command the cosmological ordinances to shoot and to fire lightnings, thunders as divine atomic, oxygen and hydrogen bombs, and nuclear holocaust to bombard and to bamboozle the evil ovens and the dark world with the divine bazooka and with the supernatural tsunamis, the hurricanes of God, the acidic and the corrosive fire of the Holy Ghost You must learn how to release these things to prayer. Release them into the stars. Release the fire of the Holy Ghost into the sun, wind, to destroy, to find ways to eradicate, to terminate, and to cut off. To cut off. Send the sword of the Lord into the Zodiac to cut off any monster, any demons that are deployed and invoked against you. Exodus 20, verse 3 to 5.
Exodus chapter 20. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Astrology is breaking God's decalogue, the 10 commandments. If you involve yourself with astrology, or you partake or practice astrology, you are violating the decalogue of God, and you are breaking and transgressing the 10 commandments. He said, thou shalt have no other gods besides me. And you should not bow down to anything in the heavens above, in the stars, the sun, the moon, the stars. You should not worship or bow down or serve them. Number 2 reasons why God condemned astrology. Astrology is rejecting Jesus Christ as the Lord in your world and worshiping Baal Jesus, the Antichrist, as your God. In other words, astrology is worshiping the Creator instead of the Creator. Worshiping the Creator instead of the Creator. Romans chapter 1 verse 22 to 23 and verse number 25.
Romans chapter 1. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like to corruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshipped and served the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen.
Astrology is idolatry. Jeremiah 19 verse 18. Zaphnathpaaneah 1 verse 5, Deuteronomy chapter 4 verse 19.
The book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 19. And the houses of Jerusalem and the houses of the kings of Judah shall be defiled as the place of Tophet, because of all the houses upon whose roofs they have burned incense unto all the host of heaven, and have poured out drink offerings unto other gods. The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1. And them that worship the host of heaven upon the housetops, and them that worship and that swear by the Lord, and that swear by Malcolm. Deuteronomy, chapter 4. Unless thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun, and the moon, and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them, and serve them, which the Lord thy God hath divided unto all nations under the whole heaven.
Another reason why God condemned astrology is because worshipping the constellations as satanic worship of demons as your God. When you begin to worship the constellation, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the powers they represent, then you are worshiping Satan, the devil, as your God. You are worshiping fallen angels and demons as your gods. Acts chapter 7 verse 43, Amos 5:26, he talked about the star of your God. The star of your God.
The Acts of the Apostles, chapter 7. Yea, ye took up the tabernacle of Moloch, and the star of your god Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them. And I will carry you away beyond Babylon. The book of Amos, chapter 5. But ye have borne the tabernacle of your Moloch, and Chion your images, the star of your God, which ye made to yourselves.
A deity or a god or an idol can be associated with the constellation or with powers within the zodiac. Entities in the zodiac can become a deity that is worshipped on earth as a god by F man or F woman. Another reason why God condemned astrology as something demonic and detestable and an abominable and abominable sin is because astrology is divination. Astrology is divination, which is called today they call it horoscope. They call it horoscope. What is horoscope? Reading and consulting horoscope is exactly the same abominable and damnable sin as consulting a sangoma or going to a Babylonian or consulting a juju priest, a priestess, a spiritualist, or a witch doctor to play the oracle for miracle. When you start seeking for omens, seeking for prediction or fortune telling, a desire wanting to know your future, outside of divine and biblical boundary set by God in His holy word, and you begin to go to read horoscope. You begin to read horoscope. It is tantamount and equivalent to the sin, just as if you have gone to meet with a fetish priest or you have gone into a fetish tribe. Isaiah 47 verse 1 to 3, verse 5, verse 8 to 13. We want to paraphrase verse 12 to 13.
The book of the prophet Isaiah, chapter 47. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance, and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy, upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou saidst, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that sayest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee. And thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail.
According to the EMP amplifier and the NLT and the MSD, from the great repertoire of enchantments and sorceries of demons of hell in the Zodiac, whom you have worshipped for many years through astrology, let your stargazers and your monthly prognosticators, the mastics and the psyches of the occult, the spiritualist that belongs to the fraternities of Babylon, for you chant and you speak and you decree and you pray into the zodiac and invoke the powers of all the constellations and the elements of the sun, the moon, the stars, the trees, the dust, the rocks, the mountains, the fire, the rivers, the lagoon, water and the seven seas, the animals, the forests of nature and the universe. All these you have deployed their services through black and white magic and through different kinds and types and dimensions of witchcrafts. You program and channel their negative energies and their evil callings. They are the creation to strike people with spells and to keep them on your cage by putting curses and jinxes on people to disadvantage them and to give yourself an advantage. God condemn astrology. God condemn astrology. There is a good and a positive and divine side of the Mazarut, and there is also a demonic and a occultic and a satanic side of the Zodiac. For you and myself to be able to appreciate whether this theory is of fantasy or whether it is factual, in fact, or whether it is truth, let's examine some scriptures. Revelations chapter 12 verse 3 to 12. Revelations chapter 12 verse 3 to 12.
The revelation of Jesus Christ. Chapter 12. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth, and pained to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads. And his tail drew the 3rd part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man-child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron. And her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of God, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent, called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb, and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto the death. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time.
There was war in heaven. There was a battle between light and darkness. The battle between good and evil. And Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and all the cherubims and the seraphims and the warrior angels of the 10 heaven honor the Godhead, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. They fought against the archangel, the rebel known as Lucifer, who is also known as Satan, the devil, Diabolos, for he is diabolical. The devil was defeated along with his one-third of the angels that were manipulated and masterminded and were deceived by him in Okundita to overthrow Yahweh, Elohim. And when they lost the war in the battle in the heavens, they were cast out. Then the devil and his fallen angels and his demons, when they fell from the 10th heaven, some of them fell into the second heaven, some of them fell into the first heaven jurisdictions, and some of them fell in the Zodiac of the constellations, and they got attached to the stars, the sun, and to the moon and the planets. Yes, sir. Some of these fallen angels and demons, they fell on the earth, in the rocks, possessing the stones. Some fell in the forest, possessing trees and making it their habitation. Yes, sir. Some of these fallen angels and demons, they fell in the mountains and hills and rock hills, and some fell in rivers, in lakes, in creeks, in lagoons, and in the 7 seas, establishing marine spirit kingdom colonies and colonizations and civilizations of the kingdom of darkness on Lucifer. In Genesis chapter 6 verse 1 to 8.
The book of Genesis, chapter 6. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, My spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air. For it repenteth me that I have made them. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord.
Genesis chapter 6 verse 1 to 8 give us or ancient account of the fall of the angels. And we are told that when the angels, known as the sons of God, when they came down from the sky in heaven, because they looked from the heaven and they saw the beautiful daughters of the sons of man. As they walked from the starry space in heaven, they saw their eyes, they saw their iron titty, they saw their boobs, their tumor. They saw their whole string. They saw their long and beautiful hair, powerful eyes. They saw all these things. They saw their genitals when they went to bath in the creek and in the rivers. And they developed sexual appetites for these women. So they came down from the heaven, had sex with them, intermarried with the beautiful daughters of the sons of men. Not only with them, but other ancient account revealed that they also slept, had intercourse with the entire creation, the animals, the fish. And it is out of that abominable and damnable sin that the sirens, the mermaids, the nymphs, half woman, half fish, half man, half fish, half goat, half fish, all kinds of creatures and monsters, they were born, and giants were born on the earth, and they were born the Nephilims, and the whole creation of God were polluted and corrupted. According to the ancient book of Enoch, the fallen angels known as the watchers, when they fell or when they came down and took the daughters of man, they also taught their children, their descendants, their offspring, the Nephilims, the three more dying giants, and the earth, man and women. They taught them forbidden knowledge, One of those angels that came, there were about 200 of them that descended upon the ancient mountain in those days, of the time before the flood, in the days of Noah. And one of those fallen angels, his name is Azazel. Azazel. He taught cosmetology. He introduced beautification, and he taught the earth women how to use jewelry, chains, gold chains, necklaces, how to paint their faces, and how to be admired in the eyes of others, especially men. He introduced them, and he also taught military science, taught men how to make weapons, how to invent weapons, sophisticated artilleries and weaponries, and men started killing more efficiently, and they were blood from the earth. That was the sin of Azazel. Then there was another one of them who also came, not only married to the women of the earth. His name was called Khadijah. And Khadijah, he taught demonology. He taught mankind how to operate in sciences, necromancy, spiritism, mysticism, esoteric secrets for workmanship in partnership with demons. He taught them. Then the leader of these 200 angels that came down to pollute the earth and to marry the beautiful daughters of men, his name was called Samyaza. And Samyaza, he also taught Pharmakias. He taught Pharmakias. He introduced every man to the use of drugs, and he opened the eyes of every man and women, mankind, to the use of rituals and magic operation for sorcery and witchcraft operations. The whole thing about witchcraft from the beginning, from the time of Adam and Eve, he was the one who started the witchcraft. The whole thing about witchcraft, he was the one who introduced it. Then among the fallen angels that mated with the women and produced the Nephilims, there was Barakiel and Ocabio. Barakiel and Ocabio, these fallen angels taught astrology. They taught astrology. They educated the earth men and women on the wisdom about the Zodiac, and on how to tap into the powers of the constellations and the elements for occult and occult purposes and usage on the earth, for personal advantage to the disadvantage of others through the activities of black arts and magic, dealing with the stars, with the functionality of the sun and the moon through astral projection into the trajectory of the solar and the lunar eclipses.
And behold, there was war in heaven. There are no words among men for what I saw. Hosts beyond number, standing in the fear of God. And before them, Michael, the great prince. He did not stand in his own glory. He stood to obey. And at the edge of the light, I felt him, the ancient serpent, the accuser of the brethren, he who speaks against the faithful day and night. He names every failure, every wound, every sin. And as I heard him, I remembered my own. He spoke as though no man could stand before God. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. The heavens trembled with the sound of it, yet the throne remained unmoved. the serpent rose in fury, and still he accused. The weak, the repentant, the faithful. He would not cease. But darkness could not endure the light. Rebellion could not overcome authority. And there was something in the light, something the accuser could not stand before. Then I understood. This was not only war, it was a verdict. And they prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. The dragon was not descending as a conquering king. He was being removed. The accuser had no standing, no claim, no place anymore. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. But woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Heaven rejoiced, but my heart trembled for the earth. I have seen these things, and even now my hands tremble beneath their weight, not because heaven was weak, but because heaven was holy. The accuser was cast down.
The sky, it is splitting, and in the high places they gathered, the sons of heaven, the watchers.
I am Zaphnathpaaneah, leader of the Watchers. The daughters of men are fair, and we shall not be denied.
Mother, the sky is burning. Stay near me.
I am Azazel. Blind man stumbles in mud. I will bring him fire and iron. With weapons we shall rule.
The beasts, they flee before the storm.
Before the flood, before the ark, there was a man who walked with God.
We will descend. And take what we desire.
The Watchers have defiled the earth.
Judgment has been written.
Heaven responded with fire, with judgment, and with one man chosen to speak. He walked where no man had walked, and saw what no soul was meant to see. He saw the glory of the one above the heavens, and the end of all flesh.
In Genesis, the strange passage about the sons of God and the daughters of men is brief, almost too brief. It appears like a torn page from a much larger file. There are divine beings, human women, mighty figures. Then the earth fills with violence. Then comes the flood. It is quick, compressed, unsettling. The book of Enoch opens that sealed room. It takes the shadow in Genesis and expands it into a full cosmic drama. The Watchers descend. The forbidden union happens. The giants arise. Human violence grows unbearable. The earth cries out. Heaven responds. The flood, in this tradition, does not look like a random disaster. It looks like a cosmic emergency. A contaminated world has to be stopped. That is why the Watchers matter more than the giants. The Nephilim may be the shocking image, but the Watchers are the deeper question. They are the ones who break the boundary. They are the ones who bring knowledge down. They are the ones who turn the human story into something larger and darker than human sin alone. And that raises a question that refuses to stay in the ancient world. Who has the right to give humanity power? Not just information. Power. The power to kill at a distance. The power to reshape the body. The power to read the sky as a machine.
Other Watchers taught humanity the secrets of the heavens themselves. Barakiel taught astrology, while Kokabiel taught the constellations. Humanity learned to read the skies, searching for meaning in the stars above. Earth no longer was a cage for humanity's imagination. For the first time, humans attempted to decode fate itself. Ancient people did not separate astronomy from spirituality. To understand the stars, and what was back then a great unknown, was to believe you could understand destiny.
Barakiel's teachings delve into the ancient science of astrology, offering humanity insights into the zodiac signs and celestial movements, unlocking the secrets of the cosmos. However, the shadow of horror looms over Barakiel's heritage. His association with astrology, while intriguing, led many down a perilous path. The pursuit of cosmic knowledge, as facilitated by Barakiel's teachings, often spiraled into dark superstitions and occult practices. Under his influence, some strayed into forbidden territories, indulging in divination and contacting otherworldly entities. Barakiel's story serves as a chilling reminder of the fine line between seeking divine wisdom and succumbing to malevolent forces. The cosmic mysteries he unlocked beckoned humanity into a realm of uncertainty and fear, where the boundaries between the natural and supernatural blur. As individuals delve deeper into the astral unknown, they risked falling prey to entities beyond human comprehension. The horror lies not only in Barakiel's teachings, but also in the consequences they wrought. Humanity's descent into idolatry and occultism under his guidance gave rise to cults and dark practices that perpetuated suffering and spiritual corruption. The terror of these outcomes underscores the cautionary tale embedded within Barakiel's story, a stark reminder of the perilous fascination with cosmic knowledge and the malevolent forces that may lurk in the shadows when one strays too far from the divine path.
These fallen angels taught astrology. They taught astrology. They educated the earth men and women on the wisdom about the Zodiac, and on how to tap into the powers of the constellations and the elements for cult and occult purposes and usage on the earth. Verse 3 to 20, 2 Kings 23, verse 3 to 20. We see the pagan priests of ancient Israel. They presided over the cult and the occult fraternity where they worship certain monsters and deities and entities of the Zodiac. And in those days there was a king, a young king by the name of Josiah, and he applied all necessary effort to a covenant with Jehovah to massacre and to annihilate, to decimate and to decapitate and to obliterate all of them out of the land of Judah, to cleanse the land from astrological idolatry.